Do you think that Akademiks should go to Japan to do more content with him?
Act should have went that day. I told him that's where he messed up at. I know, if he'd have went that day, he'd have had a movie.
I'm not gonna lie though, going to Asia for your first time on like 15 minutes notice.
You don't need nothing.
That's a lot.
All he needed to tell his girl, go to the hotel
Get
room,
the hell out, go sit
pack
in the hotel,
our shit up, fly back to Jersey. When you get to Jersey, get the dogs and shit settled. I'm gonna send you a ticket to come to Japan. Him and his film crew, 2-3 dudes, Ye would have kicked people off the jet if he needed to, put them on there and roll.
But to me, it didn't sound like Ak was going to have a space on the jet. It sounded more like Kanye was saying,
no,
find your way to Japan and we can link.
No, let me tell you something.
No?
We was in Minnesota.
Okay.
We was out there supporting his basketball team. This is real talk. Ye wanted some sushi. We leave the game. We go to the sushi bar.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes coming over there. Some white dudes want to talk some business. Boom, boom, boom. He said, hey, man, Wack, what time we leave? I said, we got an hour for the jet leave. We got to get up out of here. We got to stuck spending the night. We're going to be stuck spending the night. He said, listen, man, you want to talk business with me? That's it. Y'all can come get on the jet.
Random dudes.
Random dudes.
Wow.
They got on the jet.
Yeah.
Baby Cuban was there. They got on the jet.
Here's my problem. If I show up to Japan with no clothes, from experience, there's almost no clothes in Japan that'll fit me.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, you go into the clothing stores there, because I had the experience multiple times where I'd see a cool t-shirt, I'd go and look at all the sizes. Oh, this is a double XL. I hold it up. It looks like a medium. I'm like, I can't wear this shit.
Well, Ak would have just been looking like one of the Fat Albert characters over there, bro. But it's cool. He just still got the content.
Ak in the middle of Shibuya wearing like really poorly
fitting. With the t-shirt stop right here. Nah, but you would, bro. They'd make it happen.
You're right.
They'd have made it happen.
If anyone knows where to get some clothes, Kanye.
Not only that,
yeah.
Worst case, you send your girl home, she could have shipped you something or brought you something. But at the end of the day, no, he'd have let him on the jet. Like that's how he moved.
But that didn't seem like that's what he was saying when they were splitting
come
up.
He'd have been like, "I'm on the jet with you." Yeah, listen. He's always at like a third capacity anyway. It was 15 seats on the jet. It's probably like 5 to 6 people with him.
Yeah.
Right? All he would have did, even if it was at capacity, he'd have booked them other dudes' flights or the dead weight. He'd have told them, cut them on another flight, but he'd have let Ak get on that jet.
I mean, imagine if Ak had 8 hours of footage of hanging out. Imagine what that would be like. Oh, my God. Yeah, that would be
a week.
Yeah. I mean, Kanye seems like he's really found somebody that he's super comfortable confiding in. Because Ak's getting so much with Ak, because he's getting so much. Even the text messages, he's just spilling his guts, telling Ak all kinds of shit.
To 89 days with him, then it's over with.
Why do you say that? Why is 90 the measure?
Everybody that knows Ye, that's how he moved. Me personally, I do a 45, 50 dayer, and then I remove myself. So I'm never caught up in.
But you're not
90.
with him for 45, 50 days.
No, I'm in and out. Maybe like 12 days. I'll be gone a couple. I'll catch back with him another 5, 6, 8, gone. But at about 50 days, I kill it and let bro go through what he gonna go through, whatever he does, because at that point, I'm never caught up in that thought that he got rid of me. I'm just one of his partners.
Because it does seem like at some point he gets sick of almost everybody.
He will fire the whole. You will wake up on the 89th day. Everybody's been around. Terminated. Reset.
But I was thinking that Ak at some point would just be sick of dealing with like the disrespect and the bullshit that you probably have to deal with being around Kanye. But I guess you have a point too.
Hold on,
it could go the other way. It could be that Kanye at some point gets annoyed by him.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
What?
There's no disrespect going on like that.
You're saying that he just randomly fires all his employees. That's pretty disrespectful. Most people don't do that.
I mean, call it what you want, but he don't be, listen, his talking to you crazy is like this. Hey, I need 3 black cars. 7 o'clock, right? Maybe a great idea to have them here 6:45. Understand? Understand. Cool. He goes back to what he's doing, right? We walk out. It's 2 black SUVs and a white. Now it's a problem. Because his creative side of him is seeing it, right? He's seeing what he's doing, what he's going to do, how it has to be. Now, the thing ain't really the white car. The problem is you let him walk out to it. He would much rather you let him walk out to 2 black cars than 2 black and 1 white. Don't let him see the white. Hey, yay, we can only buy 2 black. Any other options? Well, is there a black vehicle? What do you mean? No black SUV, 2 black SUVs. Do they have a black car? Yeah, okay, then have that there. But don't let him walk out to the white.
Sounds like my kid.
No, that's just him.
That's like my kid, though. She like gets like an expectation into her head. If we tell her we're getting ice cream tonight and then we don't get ice cream, she's crying. She's freaking out. Whereas every other day out of the week,
but see,
we don't get ice cream.
You're doing it again.
Comparing him to a little kid.
Yeah, he's not crying and he ain't. Listen, bro, it's his ship. Respectfully. When you go to certain places, you go to a mosque, it's a certain way. You go to certain things, certain locations, it's a certain way. And if you don't like that, you can't blame him for wanting things the way he wants them, bro.
Of course you can. If it was if it was a rational person, if I said, hey, we need 3 SUVs to take us, we need 3 black SUVs to take us to the airport, and one of them was white, and I threw a tantrum and said, no, it's white, we can't get into that, we're not going to look cool driving down the highway, everybody's going to laugh at me. My wife's going to tell me to shut the fuck up, you're crazy.
You know what you're missing?
Genius, I guess.
You're
classic
not
albums. I'm not gay?
You're not yay.
Okay, right.
You're saying if it was you. Yeah, that's you.
Right.
He's yay.
But what is it about him being such a celebrity that you just have to accept all of this insane bullshit?
I'm going to tell you one thing.
I don't think I got it
Let me tell you one thing me and Ye had. This is a true story, right?
Okay.
Ye ran out of gas on the 405 free off ramp.
Out of gas.
Ran out of gas.
Remember when Crip Mag used to call you that?
He calls me. Wack, where you at? I happen to be like, I'm like 3 minutes from him on Roscoe. I'll pull up. When I pulled up, I took a picture of them out of gas on the off-ramp. I'm clowning, right? I pack everybody in my Rolls Royce, go to the gas station, get a thing, put the gas in the car. He like, Wack, you might as well come with me. I need to talk to you anyway. He did me like that. We go to Van Nuys Airport. I jump on the jet. I forgot where the hell we went, right? But I posted the picture, right? Ye pulled me to the side. He said, look, Wack, I never had this conversation with you, but I'm going to have it with you now. So what's up? I don't like pictures being posted of me unless I know about it. I said, okay. He said, any picture that's being posted of me, just tell me you're going to post it, and it's cool. Some people might have said he was being an asshole.
No, that's
but he
normal.
wasn't. He was just, and it really wasn't him. It was all the fellas out there on the side of his Maybach little truck.
If you're a mega celebrity, that's a fair ask.
Right. But he's stern with what he's saying, and I think people call him an asshole because he's addressing what he wants.